A scheming woman secretly swapped all the villagers' blessing envelopes for newspapers. When the villagers discovered the envelopes had turned into newspapers, she immediately stood up and falsely accused a little girl of stealing them. But what the scheming woman didn't expect was that, after the villagers found out, they not only didn't blame the little girl, but they also took out their savings to give to her. It turned out the little girl was a fairy who had lived in the village for over 100 years. Before she was born, the entire village lived in poverty, unable to even afford to treat a cold. But after the little girl's blessings, the whole village experienced a transformation, with each person receiving an annual dividend of 300,000 USD. To ensure the blessings continued to flow, the little girl set a rule for everyone, that each year, everyone must donate 20,000 USD to impoverished mountain areas. The villagers, old and young, male and female, all followed this rule, because the money donated was blessed by the little girl, which not only guaranteed the annual 300,000 USD payout, but also brought them additional blessings. However, the scheming woman, who had married into the village from another town, was very unhappy with the rule of donating 20,000 USD. To her surprise, her husband slapped her across the face when he saw her refusal to donate. Feeling humiliated after the slap in front of everyone, the scheming woman immediately threw the money at her husband, and he promptly donated the 20,000 USD. After everyone had donated, the little girl took the money home and began praying for the villagers. But praying for everyone took a huge toll on the little girl, and soon she began feeling dizzy and weak. Just then, her mother-in-law arrived and saw her lying on the couch. Thinking something had happened to the girl, her mother-in-law quickly carried her to the bedroom to rest. Meanwhile, the scheming woman was still upset about having to donate the 20,000 USD, and the slap from her husband in front of everyone had fueled her growing resentment toward the little girl. So, she secretly teamed up with her best friend and went to the little girl's house. When they saw the box full of blessing envelopes unattended, they quickly swapped all the money inside for newspapers, planning to frame the little girl during the grand ceremony. At this moment, the little girl had just woken up, thanks to her mother-in-law's care, and the day of the blessing ceremony arrived. After the little girl had blessed the villagers, the envelopes would be returned to the villagers, and they would personally place them in the merit box. When the scheming woman received her envelope, she immediately signaled to her best friend. The best friend opened the envelope, and upon seeing the newspapers inside, she loudly spread the news. Seeing this, everyone quickly opened their own envelopes, and when they saw that their envelopes had all turned into newspapers, panic spread among the crowd. Everyone started worrying that disaster was coming. Just then, the previously clear sky suddenly turned stormy with lightning and thunder. Seeing the perfect moment, the scheming woman immediately stood up, accusing the little girl of stealing everyone's money. To her surprise, the entire village not only did not blame the little girl, but they also took out their savings to give to her. They urged her to take it quickly, or else she would face divine retribution. The little girl, however, quickly calculated and realized the ones who had taken the money were the woman and her friend. She told the woman to return the money immediately, or else the lightning would strike her and turn her into wood. But the woman refused to admit it, even scoffing at the warning and challenging the heavens. In the next instant, the sky suddenly flashed with lightning and thunder.